You just watched 8 minutes and 12 seconds of work. Now I'm going to give you the exact review system I run on every C.R.A.F.T output. 3 passes, 3 questions, and same order every time. Okay? This is the part most AI courses skip. They teach you the prompts and leave you to figure out the editing. But the editing is where stories get rejected in sprint planning. So we are going to make it a system, okay? So pass 1, specification alignment. The question is, what is wrong? Read every acceptance criterion against your context block. If anything in the output contradicts the specification, it's a hallucination. That is the rule. In the demo, acceptance criteria 4 said the system sends a notification email when quotas change. The context block said no notification in version 1. Contradiction, hallucination, caught and corrected. Skip pass 1 and your developer writes up email infrastructure that doesn't belong in this release. Okay? Now pass number 2. Completeness. The question is, what is missing? Take each edge case the AI surfaced and force a decision. If it would break the feature in production, it becomes an acceptance criterion. If not, it leaves the story either as a risk for the team to discuss or as a future work. In the demo, 8 edge cases came back, 2 would have broken the feature. They become acceptance criterions. 1 needed a stakeholder decision, it went on the risk list, the rest got logged as future work and left the story. Pass 2 is where you stop discovering missing scenarios in sprint planning. The surprises happen here, alone in your prompt window. Pass number 3, scope integrity. The question is, what doesn't belong? So look at the size and boundary. Is this 1 story or 3? Should this rule live here or somewhere else? In the demo, I decided the validation rules belong inside the story instead of being split out. That is product judgment. The AI cannot make that call for you. 3 passes, specification alignment, completeness, and scope integrity. Same order every story. Now, while you are running those passes, you will see the same 3 types of AI mistakes show up over and over again. Recognize them and you stop being surprised by them. Type 1 is hallucinated features. The AI invents behavior that contradicts your context, like the notification email we talked about, right? Caught in the pass 1. Type 2 is missing constraints. The AI ignores limits you gave it, for example, allowing 31 workers when your context block said the cap is 30. That is not a detail, that is a broken rule. Caught it in pass 2. And type 3 is ambiguous scope suggestions. The AI bundles 2 things into 1 story or splits something that should stay together. Caught it in pass 3. 3 failure types, 3 passes, they map directly. That is your defensive system. You are not reviewing output, you are protecting the product from bad assumptions. So, when I say 1 minute prompting and 7 minutes reviewing, this is what those 7 minutes look like. Okay? So 3 passes in order, not formatting. Real product thinking, structured, and 45 minutes of writing leaves very little time for product thinking. 7 minutes of structuring review is almost all product thinking. That is the shift. That was the easy one. 1 clean request, 1 feature, 1 ask. Most of what lands in your inbox does not look like that. In Module 4, you will watch what happens when the stakeholder sends you a real mess. from a project I actually worked on. My friend Vladimir, a cameraman at a TV production company, called me about an app for managing his crew's shift schedule. He said it would be simple. We call it My Schedule, and in my language it's called My Rasparade. That product call turned into 47 clarifying questions, 6 separate stories, a priority algorithm nobody knew the app needed, and a 12 sections functional specification, all from one sentence. I need a simple application. We'll use same 5 prompts, same 3 passes. The only thing that changes is how messy the input gets. Okay? See you in Module 4.